Hi everyone, Kieran Sapin from Filmstorm Studios, and today I'm showing off another version of my ledge system that I've been also working on. And I could say this one is heavily inspired by the Uncharted-4 game, A Thief's End. And I actually watched one of the GDC presentations on the 360-degree movement based off where you are hanging on a ledge. So I decided to try that using the animator and creating a lot of offsets in Maya. And as you can see, it's actually really easy to start prototyping. This is actually my first try at doing this. And you can see as I'm actually using a controller with the 360-degree stick. And so if I push down, she looks down. Maybe that hand, the hand here is a little offset. I'm not actually using any IK right now. This is purely animations. So I have to start that script. And as you can see, if I push right and like diagonally up, we can blend to this position. We go up, she can go to a stretch, and if I push halfway, she only goes up a little bit. Or if I push all the way, she does a really big stretch. So, and then you can see that it's detecting that ledge at the top there. And if I push to the left, she can stretch out all the way out there to try and reach for a ledge if we had another one. Or down, haven't made a kind of like a straight down for the left hand, it's kind of on an angle there. So I need to fix that up. But as you can see, I've got quite a good range of movement. And then I've also scripted in a basic move to the ledge once it's detected. So if I press the X button, we can then start to move around the environment. Oh, just out of reach. And you can see it's a bit hard to see against the background, but if I jump out and I can actually, let me change this to a darker color, like a dark gray, you'll see the line that's actually detecting the ledges. There you go. So it's this green line. So this is relative to the reach that the player will be able to do. So right here, that's probably the max distance that we can go. And if you see, if I angle it up a little bit more, it jumps up to that top ledge because that's the direction that she'll be able to jump up. She probably can't reach that top left corner one. She probably can't reach this one. It's too far. She'll start to fall. And if I push down, you can see that it detects that ledge there. So if I press the jump button, she can do that. So if I jump up, and we can start to do it. And then say, if I'm on this ledge, I can push really far up, and then she'll jump up to that ledge. So this is a pretty good system so far, and I'll be happy once I actually get more of the 360-degree movements. Because currently inside Maya, let me show you what I've done. If I jump into here, basically all I did was I made just an idle pose, and then I posed her in the different positions based off that degree movement. So I kind of went 360 degree. So this is medium up, all the way up, kind of medium right, all the way diagonal, medium right, all the way right, and then right down, all the way right down, and then like that's still pretty much right down because she's using her left hand, and then all the way right down, or medium right down, sorry, and then medium left down, all the way down, that's medium left, and then left, and then all the way diagonal left, and that's medium left. And then that's all the things I have. And then right now I just blend between those inside the animator. So see, that's basically these in between positions I'm getting. But to get the animation to come straight down like how this one is, I need to create another one that's in between. And some of these positions, now that I can play, you see when I'm moving the ledge detector in between, she's not actually really moving her hand to aim in any of these positions. So I'm gonna have to make some more in between positions so she can get a little bit more accurate. This side's good. but the left side needs a little bit more refining. So let me show you the animator. So essentially the way I've done this up is I have it starting just on climbing right, because I need it to start somewhere. Inside of this there's actually the blend trees. So if I jump in here, you can see this is the right blend tree, and here we go. So this is that. In between, this is 0 0. This is that middle up, middle down, and then middle right, and then all the way right, diagonal, and then all the way up, and then diagonal down, and all the way down. So this is the right side. And then I say if the player moves the input X to the left, let's jump into the left blend tree. So then you can see that we've got the character here, and if I push up left, all the way left, that way, and diagonal, as you can see I haven't got that down one yet for the hand, so that's why she doesn't blend correctly. And I'll need to refine some of these ones in here just because it's not as accurate. And this is a good indication of when you use the stick moving this little red thing around. Basically this is the outside perimeter and these are the inside values. So when I start to move in here, her hand's not really being that accurate, so obviously I'm going to need to put some more information in here, some more offsets. And finally I have a one that says if I'm moving the stick down but I'm greater than that, so basically I'm around 0 for the input X, I'm not moving it left or right, will blend into the up or down. And then this is just a simple linear blend tree. There's no circle I'm using. This is just a straight value, and basically this is if I'm pushing down, we blend down, and if we push up, we blend up. And essentially this will turn into up down right and up down left, so if the player is pushing slightly left, we'll blend it that way, and that's how I'll solve that problem. And then basically I'm just going to have to create more animations to allow the player to jump, and if it's a big jump we're going to have to put a more subtle animation to say, hey, we're still swinging a little bit, and maybe block the movement for a second until we regain. And a funny thing is that I'm actually dampening the values a little bit, otherwise the offsets get really snappy and it doesn't look that good. So as you can see, if I push, release the stick, she naturally comes back to that position. And that's a good little way to fix that. You can even animate the dampening values if you want it to start out a bit faster and then slow down, as if the player doesn't have input or something. That's something that you can do. So I think this is a good little start for this system. As you probably saw, the Zelda climbing system that I also made, which is basically run up to a wall and activate it. But this is more of a systematic and probably a more authored approach to the climbing system. So if you're planning to create an Uncharted-like climbing thing, or even Assassin's Creed, you could probably adapt it in that way if you want the player to actually see something specific. Because in Zelda, the character can run up any wall, and it doesn't really make sense from a cinematic point of view. Like Uncharted, say you went up to this ledge, you could have this ledge scripted to crumble, and then the character would fall back down, and you would trigger another animation, probably with trigger boxes and stuff. So that's essentially how these types of systems work. So in the next update, you can expect me to have the IK system working a bit better. Essentially, there's no IK working right now, so I'll have the IK system up and running. And what else will I have? And I'll probably have more information happening on the offsets, so I can actually direct her hand a bit nicer, especially on the left side. And yeah, and maybe have some jumping animations implemented. So if you found this interesting, leave a comment and tell me what you like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.